Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a foundation review, and I'm so excited about this particular foundation because I love bareMinerals so much, and they came out with the BAREPRO Foundation. They actually sent me this PR box, and it's beautiful. Take a look. With 3 shades, and hopefully one of these works for me. I have not yet tried them yet. I've been dying to. This is a pressed powder formula, and it's actually replacing the Ready Foundation, which I personally really loved. So I'm hoping that this will be a good replacement for it because I really will miss the Ready Foundation. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's this gorgeous, sleek box, you could say, with a really nice mirror, and then it has a plastic covering here. And then I think it folds up and there is a sponge, yes. So there's a sponge applicator that comes with it, but everyone that I talked to recommended, oh, it's so soft, holy crap. But everyone that I've seen who's used this foundation recommends using the brush, which is this right here, the core coverage brush. This is what it looks like. It has a little nice core in the middle, hence the name. So let's try this out. I'm gonna start out with the Embryolisse Late Cream Concentrate. It's in French, so I don't really know what that means. This has been a really nice base. You can use it as a moisturizer, a primer, and a makeup remover. I haven't tried it as a makeup remover yet, but I've been loving it. And when I use any bareMinerals powder foundations, I always want to moisturize my face because my skin is pretty dry, especially being where we live. So I always want to prep my skin with this. I just find that it helps the powder foundation adhere a little bit when there's something liquid underneath, whether that's a foundation or a BB cream or a moisturizer. Okay, let's give it a go. I'm gonna go with the shade Sateen 05. This is the lightest shade, and I'm pretty fair right now. I haven't fake tanned in quite a while, so I'm like nervous. Okay, I'm just gonna swirl it around and start buffing it in. Okay. I'm mostly looking for coverage when it comes to powder foundation, so I'm hoping this covers up any of my blemishes, because that's why I like the Ready Foundation so much. It was really good at just covering things up. It was a really great full coverage foundation. I'm not sure if this one is considered to be a full coverage foundation. It seems like it may be more light to medium, but it looks like it's buildable, so far so good. Seems pretty finely milled, because when I swirl the brush around in the pan, it kind of goes everywhere, which is not a bad thing because usually it means that it will blend out better if the product is finely milled. I wonder how well this would apply with the sponge. I'm just gonna give it a go just to see. I can't tell. I don't know if that really did anything. I can't tell. Maybe I'll have to do a full application with just the sponge just to see if it actually is doing something. I can't really tell. Just gonna keep buffing that in. I'm curious as to if this would be better like on top of a liquid foundation. I don't know. It's covering my blemishes okay. Not as good as the Ready Foundation did, honestly, but I might just have to conceal it and then add a little bit more of this on top after. That might be what we do. But it looks really natural. That's what I do like about it. It doesn't look heavy, and that's what it claims to do. It claims to be 12 hours of wear, as well as be formulated with 90% vitamins and minerals, which is pretty amazing. That's why I love bareMinerals so much, honestly, is because it's like you're putting good things on your skin that aren't gonna really irritate it too much. I find that some products do irritate my skin. My skin's pretty sensitive and acne prone, so that's another reason why I've always loved bareMinerals. Ooh, but it's really nice. It's really nice. My skin is dry here. The moisturizer underneath did help it stick, I felt like. Okay. I think that's as good as it's gonna get, folks. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish my makeup, and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back. My makeup is complete. I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit so you can see the finish, hopefully, of this foundation. I didn't seem to have a problem applying anything else. I used mostly powder things besides my concealer, which I did put on top of the powder, and I didn't really have any problems, so I'm happy with that. It does look very flawless, besides not being able to cover a couple things here. But I'm not like too picky about that. It's whatever. These will go down hopefully in the next couple days. But it looks really nice. It's easy to blend powder, bronzers, and highlights on top and just create a really nice flawless look. So I'm excited to see how it ends up turning out as the day goes on. And I will keep you guys posted. So I will come back in a little bit. Let's see, right now it is 3:23. And I will check back in a couple hours. Okay, I am back. It is currently 6:59. The foundation had held up pretty good until the past like hour. I wasn't doing anything vigorous, but it's like super shiny, and I don't have oily skin, so I'm thinking it may have been the moisturizer that I applied underneath. Maybe I should have just tried it out with just bare skin on its own, because it's looking a little shiny. I'm not too upset about like the cheek area, but my T-zone is what is looking a little crazy. So I'm gonna just touch it up really quick. I wanna kind of see how this works as like a touch-up powder too. So my chin's a little shiny. Oh, gone. And just my nose. I mean, I did put highlight on my nose, but it looks a little too shiny. Do you see the difference? I don't know if you can tell on camera, but... So the foundation touches up really nicely. You can definitely powder on top of any areas that have gotten shine throughout the day, and it's not gonna look like super cakey. It just looks more matte. Does that make sense? Like it's supposed to. Not really sure why my face got so shiny. Because like I said before, my skin is not oily. That's why I have to use such a heavy duty moisturizer here. But maybe like the powder foundation is super moisturizing or something. I don't know. I'm going to try to apply it without any moisturizer or anything, and then I'll give you guys a better update on that, whether it was the foundation itself or just the moisturizer. I probably should have done half my face with it and half without, but I didn't think it would get this like greasy looking because normally my skin is so dry here. So I'm going to run a few errands and then I'll come check back in right before bed and kind of give you my full review of this foundation. I will see you soon. Hey guys, I am back from my errands. It is currently 10:47 p.m. I kind of feel the same about the foundation. It's doing the same thing. It's getting kind of shiny in the T-zone area. If I touch it up, I'm sure it would look great, but I honestly think like that it was this lotion that did it. I don't know. It's funny because like I said before, I'm not oily and I use this every single day underneath my liquid foundations and I've really liked what it does, but maybe there's just a weird something that happens with the liquid and the powder. I don't know. So that being said, what I'm gonna do, tomorrow I'm gonna wear the foundation just by itself and see what happens, and I will get back to you on a more full review. But overall, I really like the coverage. I really like how it wears, besides the fact that my T-zone is getting a little oily, which is not normal. I want to make sure that it's not the BAREPRO foundation. If it is, that might change my opinion on it, but I will keep you guys posted. I love how this foundation has such a wide color range and undertones. It's amazing. There's so many different shades. You can definitely find one that works for you. I really love it. I love the packaging. I love the brush. So I'm just curious now to figure out if it's the BAREPRO that's doing this or if it's this combo. So I will keep you guys posted. So I will see you tomorrow, which will be in like 2 seconds in this video. But yeah, I'll see you then and I'll give you another update. Hello, so it is now actually 2 days after I filmed that beginning portion. I ended up trying 2 more ways to wear this foundation, and so now I feel like I have a pretty solid review for you guys. Yesterday, instead of wearing it on top of that moisturizer that I tried before, I decided to use a bareMinerals primer, and it definitely helped. I found that it started to do the same thing where it kind of got a little bit shiny, but it took like way longer to get to that point. So I was much happier with the results yesterday than I was the day before. Today I am wearing it over top of Complexion Rescue, and I'm noticing that it's starting to do the shiny thing again. So I'm convinced that this will wear best over top of a primer and not so much a moisturizer of any type. I feel like on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give this foundation an 8 out of 10. That's because for it being a powder foundation, it doesn't really stay matte. However, I really do like how it wears throughout the day because when you first apply it, it's super duper matte. And I don't love things to be so matte. So as you wear this, since it is a mineral foundation, it starts to just like soak into your skin and look more natural as the day goes on. The only thing is I did have to touch it up when I had it on top of the moisturizer. Not so much when I had the primer, but I did do it I think once yesterday and it lasted the rest of the day. So I feel like this foundation would be perfect for somebody who's on the go just because the packaging is so easy to just throw in your purse, and if you don't have the brush, there's a nice little compact puff thingy that would be great for just throwing in your purse, doing little touch-ups, patting down any shine and things like that. If you are interested in the brush, I do think this is also great for throwing in your purse because it's covered on both ends so it won't get messed up or anything. So I think it's great to just throw in your bag and really great for traveling. I also tested out 2 different ways in applying concealer and things on top of this foundation. I found that it works best if you do put concealer on afterwards. You think maybe, oh, that wouldn't work or it would look funny because there's a powder underneath, but actually it looked better than the other way around. I tried that yesterday and it like got weird and creasy. So liquid products do sit well on top of this foundation, which is a plus for me. But I thought I would let you guys know that that's what I found works best. I hope that you guys found this review helpful. If you have any questions or concerns, please leave comments below and I will be happy to answer them. Please be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on a video from me, and I will see you guys next time. Love you all so much. Bye!
Don't you know, if you let go, you won't find